News now breaking out of the NRL. Let's go to a media conference about...
The paramount consideration in our decision-making process has always been the safety and the health of our players. Due to the rapid rate of infection, that we can no longer guarantee the safety of our players to continue to play.
The NRL season has been suspended indefinitely after just 2 rounds of play. NRL boss Todd Greenberg informed all teams via phone link the comp had been placed on hold for the immediate future.
Tonight, our situation, as has been said, has changed dramatically. We have made, as Peter has said, the unprecedented decision to suspend the 2020 season.
It'll be some time before we're seeing rugby league again. Obviously a very, very serious situation in the community, but also a very serious situation for the sport of rugby league. Peter V'landys has been warning us that any kind of suspension or ending of the competition this year would be catastrophic for the game. I guess that's the story we're going to be covering going forward.
Hey guys, it's not really that far after, I guess the news has just broken that the season's been suspended. A little bit numb at the moment. I'm not really sure what to say. A lot of emotion going through my head at the moment and a lot of thoughts, but I can definitely understand the position, and I'm happy that the decision has been made for the health and safety of all of us players moving forward. It's a very difficult time, not only for the rugby league community, but for everyone in the whole world. So it's just so important that we continue to stick together and support one another throughout this difficult time. I'm really sending out some positive thoughts and positive vibes to you and your family out there. Hope you guys are handling this okay. We will get through this. We will come out the other side. Whenever that is, I'm not quite sure, but at the moment we've just got to stick tight and do the best we can. Well, good morning guys. It is the first kind of day at home where we had our big meeting yesterday with our club and staff, and basically got told, what's going on. At the moment, we've got to pretty much stay at home, still waiting to hear details around what type of training we can do, but we've brought home some equipment. Briefly touched on, I guess, my thoughts. I was a little bit emotional. Everything was kind of fresh and what kind of happened, but I wanted to get that across about how I was feeling moving forward. But yeah, now that it's kind of sunk in, I guess we know a little bit more information. Still waiting to hear a bit more from the RLPA and the NRL. But in the meantime, as always, I want to try and give you guys some value and create some more content about what I'm going to be doing at home. So for me, it's a bit of everything. Spending time with the family, my kids and my wife, also doing some workouts. Like I said, I brought some equipment home from training, so I'll be doing my best to stay in shape and stay ready for whenever the competition begins. Also plan to spend time on some personal development, so reading, listening to podcasts as much as I can. Like I said off the top, this is an extremely difficult time for all of us at the moment, so it is definitely important that we stick together, follow the rules, wash your hands, keep a safe distance away from everybody, no social gatherings, etc. Everyone's responsibility to do their bit to stop the spread, because it's crazy right now. So my plan today is just to form a bit of a game plan moving forward, a bit of structure, a bit of routine. Also just to work out what my training looks like. I'm just about to start a session right now actually, so I'll bring you guys on the inside of what we're going to do. So this is my first official workout at home in the garage. Got the home set up, show you my equipment. Barbell, dumbbell, medicine ball, some dumbbells, footy, and a watt bike. As you can see, the equipment is limited, but got programs with this equipment, so let's get started. Well, that's it guys, first session done. Excuse me with the shirt off, it's a little bit sweaty, a little bit hot, a little bit scratchy the first session. Obviously just getting used to the equipment, obviously having minimal equipment in the exercises, but I've got no doubt the sessions will get better quality. It's more about just getting a sweat and staying consistent being consistent with my training, which means getting into routine. So as you know, we're pretty much primed, ready to play right now, which means peak fitness. Obviously all the pre-season's done, so it's about doing your best to maintain and hold on to that fitness that we've all gained during the summer. So it's hard, but the main thing is to stay consistent, stay on it, make it a habit, training every day. Let's go. Plan now is to pack up. I'm gonna jump in the pool, have some lunch, and then gonna record a podcast while I put the kids to sleep, because it's the only time where you kind of get a little bit of peace and quiet. So alright, so lunch is done, swim is done, kids are asleep. Now it's time to record a podcast, but first I'm just quickly going to do this interview with a journalist about my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I've got a YouTube channel, which is like basically videos I put up of basically what I do away from training, as well as like a bit of training stuff as well. And then also I started a podcast as well, which you can listen to on the podcast app, but I also record a video of the podcast, so I upload that to YouTube as well. So it's almost like you can watch a TV show as well on YouTube. So I started the podcast in the off season, but the YouTube has been going for a few years now. I guess growing up in the 90s, like I was always big fans of like the Jackass boys and how they always used to, you know, create their own stunts and things like that. So that was something I did as a kid, you know, with a lot of my mates, where we had made home videos and did stunts and things like that, and I always enjoyed, yeah. Not that crazy, but trying to be crazy. But alright, so that interview's done. It was pretty cool. From the Mole, if you know who the Mole is, the Mole journalist. He's a cool fella. He's always looked after me. Now it's time to record a podcast. I'm going to answer some questions you guys threw in on my Instagram stories. Let's go. Well, that's it guys, podcast is done. About 30 minutes of questions and answers. Appreciate you guys for sending in the questions. Now I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to try and turn these around pretty quickly. Alright, so I've finished up editing now. I've quickly got to do a media interview now on Zoom with Zach Bailey from the NRL. So I'm going to set that up. All set up, ready to go. Alright, so media interviews done. If you watch the vlog regularly, you know that what do I always do? I always shoot hoops. So it's time to get some shots up before the rain sets in. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure, if you do enjoy these videos, hit that subscribe button. Please share a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the videos. Also, moving forward, obviously with the circumstances, we will be bound to be staying at home and following the self-isolation rules. So we'll be trying to put a lot more content out there. If there's something that you would like to see or know about, please comment on the video. I'd love to hear about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'd love to bring some value to you and your life as well. Let's all do our bit. Let's follow the rules, practice good hygiene, self-isolation, social distancing, everything we can do to make this virus go away as quickly as possible so we can get back to normal life. Thinking of you and your family. Hope you stay safe and be well. See you on the next episode.